signs that he doesn't love me anymore or that she doesn't love me anymore. Does he love me anymore? The questions that go on in our mind when we're sensing that the relationship is not the way that it's supposed to be. Is he in love with someone else? These kinds of questions. Does my husband really love me is what we want to talk about today. And I want to share a real short, quick, but right to the point principle from A Course in Miracles that really gives us some good thinking about when things aren't right. Let's talk about the 4 big signs that he's not in love anymore, or that she's not in love anymore, and possibly he's in love with someone else. So here are the 4 ways. First of all, before I mention the 4 ways, let me first say that in the description area down below, keep in mind as you're listening to me, is an access link called Heal the Relationship Now, and it's wonderful free content that I urge you to access. You can have it downloaded right into your inbox to point you in the right direction to get the help that you need to heal the relationship or move on in life or whatever the matter may be. But let's talk about the 4 big ways, the 4 big signs, I guess I want to say, that he may be involved in a relationship. Now you could use it or twist it around the other way and say she too, just put it in reverse. But number 1 is communication dries up. That's the biggest reason right there. And that's why I'd put that number 1. Number 2, does he still call you to know how you're doing? Number 3, does he immediately get his phone and press the answer button when you call? Number 4, he doesn't see communication as a critical ingredient to build a fantastic relationship, when at one time before he did. You realize the signs that he's not in love anymore when you call him and you always get his voicemail informing you that he will call back later, but never does. Prior to all of this, he was sending you limitless, sexy, sweet tweets and such, and all these different kind of wonderful calls to you about how he loves you and how adorable you are. Now he doesn't even bother sending you an early morning text message like he used to do all the time. If you text him back, you wind up waiting for at least a day or 2 to get a reply. If your man changes his number, doesn't take your phone call, and cuts all means of interaction out, surely these are signs that he's not in love anymore. He may enjoy hanging out with his own friends and having a great time. And sure, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can read more in my blog where I've written a detailed article on seeing the true danger signs in relationships and what to do next. And by the way, the link to that detailed article is also in the description area down below here at YouTube. So I hope that you'll access that at my safe website. So, does he love me anymore? The big question. If he cannot invest a couple of hours with you and does not really care about interaction and being together, then do not think that he's still in love with you, because something's going on. That is, unless one of you takes the initiative to begin a detailed, open discussion about what you're feeling. When was the last time he took you out on a weekend or on a weekend trip or just for a nice fine dining event in the area? Love, when it is lost in a relationship, is the time when fallout is occurring. What I mean is he doesn't touch you anymore and in a gentle way like he used to. And these can still be more signs that he's not in love anymore. A Course in Miracles states that time is indeed unkind to the holy relationship. And I'll repeat that before I do. Keep in mind that I've also noted that principle down below in the description area here at YouTube as well. The Course in Miracles states time is indeed unkind to the holy relationship. So with that all being said, let's look at maybe he may be around a lot. He's coming around a lot, but mainly he barely pays attention to your presence. Regularly, he forgets to say kind words to you or show appreciation for your efforts. He just doesn't seem to be very appreciative of all over anything. When was the last time he offered you a compliment or requested your opinion or idea on something? When he does not do these things any longer, you are probably realizing signs that he's not in love anymore. So follow this strategy for thinking, this way of thinking, and you'll realize what's perhaps going on is that he cannot remember specific dates, and he forgets simple features of you like your middle name, your birthday, and anniversaries and other important dates. This is a time that if you're serious about making the relationship whole again is to open lines of communication about how you're feeling. By the way, I hope this video has helped you to answer your questions and at least point you in a direction of where to go and what to do to get help. I hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and I hope you're thinking a lot about your own life. Regardless of what's going on in your emotional life, consider the natural beauty within you and honor that beauty that is within you and learn to reflect that to the material world. That all that can do is help your world just become much better than it is now. As always, until next time, God bless.